Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Eugene, and we've been doing advent calendars this month. We've been doing a bunch of advent calendars. I know, it could get a little overwhelming, but we are busting through them. And so, if you do like advent calendars, this is the first advent calendars I've done. So I'm kind of like just going with it like an open eyes. But some days I'm not loving it. And some advent calendars I'm disappointed in. So this is advent calendar 75340. This is Star Wars, and we are on day 8, folks. We have been doing the reveal in the mornings, and we're doing the discussion later in the afternoon in this video. Here is the part. So this is the actual thing that you pulled. I guess Star Wars is doing a lot of ships, like a lot of mini ships. Some people might like them. I don't. All right. So the reason why I don't. Okay, so you get these are our extra parts, so we can put those aside. Lego is at least generous enough to give extra parts for things that you might lose. I do like that, but they are on the pricey side. So this is a little ship, right? You can fly around. If you're let's talk about it. There's not much detail to this, right? You have your little laser jet there, you have your engine in the back, and your cockpit right there, and then your wings that can move up and down. So that's the gifs of this. So now let's actually dig in. So if this was if you bought this for $24, we're going to say you did, where you probably didn't. We're going to say each one is worth $1, and is this worth $1? Now, the one advantage that I've been finding, and as I'm going through these, is that Star Wars, at least when you open it, when you get a ship, your child can play with that ship all day, right? So it doesn't build to the next day. In some of like the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's just parts for the next day, parts to the next day, and builds your diorama here. Whereas Star Wars, majority, like except for the minifigs, and the minifigs I was happy with. But for the ships, I don't like the ships because they're not displayable, right? So I'm not going to display this. If someone goes, what is that? It's like a little ship. Like, oh, okay. They won't really know that that's from Star Wars unless they're really into Star Wars. But you're going to look at that and you're going to go, that's parts for me. But for a child, they might play with it all day, just that one day. And if they have friends or siblings, cousins, like any nieces, nephews, whatever you got, you all can play with little ships and fly around the house with them and have fun with them, break them, and you're going to lose the parts. They're all small and they're, not that great hooked together, but at least you can play with it that day. That's the one thing that I'm gathering for this. Is this worth $1 to me? Absolutely not. Is this going to be worth a child playing around with? Probably. Like now that I'm thinking about it, a little kid could play with this all day. Whereas if you do another one and you get a little teeny set for one of your pieces, you might go like one of the days for Guardians. I pulled you get the tool set, so you have a little odds and ends of pieces, and you're like, okay, I waited one whole day for this. There's no excitement, right? There's no like, oh, what do I get to build and what do I get to play with? And this one, the ships, at least they can play with them. They can fly them around and have some fun. It's more, I would say, for younger ages, than the more older kids. What are your thoughts? Does anyone else disagree with me? Anyone agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Stay collecting, and happy holidays. Hi, thanks for watching that last video. If you liked it, why don't you hit the like button? If you don't want to miss out on further content, please subscribe, or maybe check out the video over here.